Please turn on your speakers. Presentation begins in 3, 2, 1. In the next 14 minutes, you are about to discover a revolutionary and natural method to get rid of the constant ringing in your ears. Banish tinnitus symptoms like discomfort in the ear, vomiting, lightheadedness, and stop your tinnitus forever. And in this video, I'm going to tell you my brother's story, Timothy, how he finally cured his tinnitus after many, many torturous years. And when you watch till the very end of this entire video, I promise not only will you discover how you can get rid of your tinnitus, but also get instant relief from the maddening ringing, roaring, whistling, and high-pitched sounds in your ears. End the frustration and suffering from tinnitus once and for good. Save hundreds and thousands of dollars on the medications when you could finally cure your tinnitus forever and for good, and lead a normal life again. Now you too can join thousands of other tinnitus sufferers who put this holistic tinnitus system into test and get rid of your tinnitus in just 60 days, some even within 14 days. My name is James, and I almost lost Timothy when he was suffering from tinnitus. Not that tinnitus kills him, but rather he almost thought of giving up his life. Timothy and I were very close from a very young age, and I would say he is the best brother ever, who takes good care of his younger brother. But when he was struck with tinnitus, things changed. It all began with Timothy being a professional drummer. He played for the bar almost every night. He loves being a musician, but sometimes it could be really tiring, especially with the late nights. On one eventful evening, just as he was meddling with the equipments without putting on his earplugs, they ran a test on the speakers, which were positioned right beside him. It was so loud that he almost fell off the stage. And that was when the horror began. It started off with a constant buzzing sound in his head. Then, as it continued to build up, there were frequent loud banging sounds. Every night Timothy had to sleep with a tinnitus masker, and even with the masker, he had trouble falling asleep. On most mornings, when we sat at the breakfast table, my mom and I could see his bloodshot eyes, and we couldn't help but feel sad for him. Sometimes in normal conversations, he would shout at the top of his voice because of the loud ringing sound, and he thought no one could hear his voice. It was getting worse every day, and the worst thing was, even after going to every other doctor, all the doctors told him the same thing. There is nothing you can do about tinnitus, as your ear is damaged, and you will have to live with tinnitus forever. If you are with me so far, you probably could understand the pain and frustration Timothy was going through. To live with tinnitus is one of the worst things that could ever happen. It's like a vicious downward spiral. Each day my family and I could see that as Timothy was becoming more upset and depressed, his sleep pattern suffered. Tinnitus got more noticeable, the mood dropped further, his sleep suffered more, and his tinnitus got even worse. There were days when Timothy told me that he wanted to give up living. As his brother, I could feel the pain and suffering he was going through. I couldn't bear to see him continue like this. And at that point in time, I made a solemn promise to myself that I am going to find a cure for tinnitus so he could live well again. As a medical researcher myself, I decided to research a cure for tinnitus and help my brother as much as I could. I wanted to know everything there was on how to cure tinnitus. I went to medical bookstores and purchased all the books on tinnitus, ear anatomy, hearing loss, natural remedies, alternative medicines, and even audiology. Besides reading, I also accompanied Timothy to various tinnitus seminars and spoke to the doctors, ENT specialists, tinnitus device and treatments manufacturers, tinnitus researchers who openly shared with us their knowledge and insights on Timothy's conditions. I even signed Timothy up for research studies by tinnitus research centers and labs, for hopes that the medical researchers could share with us some of the tested and proven cures. I also spoke to hundreds of tinnitus sufferers to find out what drugs or remedies they have tried and what kind of results these treatments produced. I've persuaded Timothy to try other alternative treatments, like hypnotherapy, relaxation therapy, herbal remedies, reflexology, supplements and vitamins, and even tinnitus retraining therapy, TRT, every day with high expectations that the ringing will finally be gone. Whatever you can think of, we have tried it all. But all of these didn't work. We were almost at the brink of giving up. Then one day a miracle happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 4 years since the first occurrence of ringing in Timothy's head, and Timothy had been suffering so much over 4 years from physical and emotional drainage, getting weaker and weaker each day. And then one day I woke up, went down to the living room, and saw a smile on his face. His eyes were relaxed. He was having a bright glow that I've never seen for such a long time. The loud ringing sounds were gone for the first time in 4 years. For the first time in 4 years, he was finally having peace and serenity. And it wasn't because of some fancy, expensive, and new drugs that masked the symptoms, while the body continued to be ravaged. At first he had no idea what he did different. And he was actually scared that the cacophony of ringing sounds was going to come back. But then, shockingly, as we retraced the journal my brother had, we figured it out. A simple, holistic system that stops tinnitus forever. Finally, after countless of research and self-experimentation, we have discovered a step-by-step, revolutionary and natural system that cures Timothy's tinnitus forever and allowed him to really feel active and healthy once again. You see, we humans have a remarkable ability to heal ourselves naturally, but we don't even know how to tap into it. You just need to know the key to unlock the secrets of natural healing and stop your tinnitus forever. And this comprehensive system we've discovered allowed Timothy to tap into his ability to heal himself naturally and get rid of his tinnitus once and for all, giving him a new lease on life after so many years of torture from tinnitus. Delighted, Timothy decided to share this amazing natural system with friends, neighbors, and other tinnitus sufferers whom we met along the way. The results were astonishing. Initially, we thought that most of them will experience recovery and relief after 2 months. But little did we expect streams of letters, notes of appreciation, and phone calls in less than 2 months, from friends and strangers expressing their gratitude for eliminating their tinnitus forever. Even though they were suffering from different tinnitus symptoms and come from all walks of life, young or old, male or female, this system still works for them. We also talked about how someday, somehow, we'd find a way to share this with the world. And over time, Timothy has helped thousands of tinnitus sufferers to totally eliminate this condition. People even started asking him for private consultations on tinnitus. Family, friends, and clients further inspired him to perfect a series of natural procedures to stop tinnitus forever. Hence, together with Timothy, after 8 more years of research and testing, we co-created and packaged what we call the Stop Tinnitus Forever ebook. With the help of a publisher, we managed to bring this research online to you. And here it is. The Stop Tinnitus Forever is a holistic, complete, tested and proven 8-step system for eliminating your tinnitus for good, quickly, naturally, and without dangerous drugs or risky surgery. Follow the system and you'll be able to cure your tinnitus forever, just like thousands of people have before you. When you grab your copy of Stop Tinnitus Forever today, you'll discover The step-by-step manual to diagnose and pinpoint certain lifestyle habits and tinnitus-causing agents which worsen your tinnitus that you might not be aware of. And learn how to tailor various tinnitus remedies, specifically for your own condition, and accelerate your road to recovery. You will learn the combined experiences of many tinnitus sufferers on numerous tinnitus drugs and medications in the market, and what are the deadly side effects should you consume them in the long run. Once you apply our step-by-step herbal remedy system, you will be able to heal your body in no time and stop the ringing in your ears permanently. In Stop Tinnitus Forever, you'll also discover the secrets of Chinese meridian massages. You see, the traditional meridian massage originated 2600 BC, and it is based on the principle of whole body healing and treats the cause of your health problems. Based on the different symptoms of the tinnitus ringing sounds, there are specific acupuncture points in the body that you can massage to tackle the root cause and relieve the ears instantly. Thousands of people have applied these meridian massaging techniques to alleviate their tinnitus conditions and enjoy the quiet, carefree, and relaxed moments once again. You will no longer finding yourself relying on sleeping pills to fall asleep. Sleep comes simply by massaging these meridian points every day. In Stop Tinnitus Forever, we have also included a critical element that most people and even doctors have overlooked, and this is none other than the diet we consume. There are numerous research and studies done on a number of harmful foods, and it is found that more than 50% of the patients who eliminate these harmful foods had 5 times greater in improvement compared to the rest of the patients. And you are going to find out exactly what these harmful foods are in Stop Tinnitus Forever. With not more than a simple shift in your diet,